Hello, welcome back to Backroads County. It's a bit noisy down here. I think the boys are putting all their machines away. I'm going to head over and have a look and see how they've gone getting this house renovations done. I said it's all finished. They put a road in for us, so we've just got to get rid of a tree here to join us. So we've got all that land that's ours now. Holy crap, the house is gone. Nice. Can't see the worker anywhere. Maybe, well, that must be what's left. Bit of a hole to fill. Hopefully they're not sinking. Maybe he's in the loo. We might come back later. Maybe he's in there. Don't want to sort of interrupt the morning poo. Do what Rex today. Alright, so let's go have a look. It also looks like our boat is all ready to go too, which is good. That is amazing, or awesome at least. Got extra honey here, so it must be working on both the beehives now. We've also picked up a couple of weeding contracts, so we might head over there and just get them done to start with. I think they're 22 and 32 and 17. Get them sorted out and finished. And then come back and we'll sort out getting our own stuff sorted and harvested for that might be the first time. Remember, I think it actually is. Have to wait and see, but I'll head over here because it's an empty field. I went way too far down. 30's in mad crazy shape. Deep hill, it even slowed this thing down. Alright, so this is a field here. This one and then the other one down there. And it should be good. Alright, here we go. Get this started. At 32 and 22 we had to do, so we're getting there, getting it done. So that's what we're going to be doing for the moment. They're not huge contracts. I might just do run around the edge and throw the worker in the seat for a minute. Get that done side to side, and we got a spraying contract to do as well. I think that's 23, so these ones aren't that expensive. Aren't paying that well. This one is, so we might take that one and just use the same machine. It's the same farmer, and we should be good to go. But I just wanted to get up through here. We've got to go back and sort out around where that house used to be too. It looks like a few divots in the ground where the machines have sunk in a little bit. Might have been a bit soft because the house was rotting. That could have been why it was so bad, because it was on uneven ground, or the ground was sagging under it. So we'll have to have a look at that and try and level it off. There's a few trees and stuff there, so it'd be cool to maybe do some little bit of lumber, a little bit of woodwork. We'll have a look, maybe see about looking at the sawmill or carpentry building or something like that, to see how it goes. Sorry about that, just had to close the door. The dog came running in. I think this is one of the first weeding contracts I've ever had. I think it is actually. Because normally I'm on Western Wilds and no man's land, so they don't have them, but I didn't have any last year. There hasn't been that many contracts so far this year. Let's set this over a little bit further. Get that turned on. have a sprayer here somewhere for this field, I think it is. Filled it up with herbicide, so that's good to go. But I want to go back to the farm. We'll have a look around there, see what they got sorted. Now those guys are underway. And we're going to have to sort out our productions, move stuff around, check on our animals. So we've got a little bit to do today, so we'll get into it. Oh, that clicking noise is. Something doesn't sound good though. Keep forgetting we've got to delete that. See how our sheep are doing. We've got plenty of food. They're probably going to need some more, but they're full, so we may have to expand them very shortly. They've still got plenty of stuff in with them, so we're good for that stuff right now. We can sort them out later on. We're also going to have to look at leasing a harvester so we can do our field as well. I was hoping we'd be able to lease one to do both fields down the bottom, but it seems they're going to be finished on different days, which is fine, but there's a bit more of an extra cost. Got a heap of manure there, which we can go and drop off for our... we didn't do the second fertilizing on here. Heap of manure, so we can go and drop that off down to our mate Mark. This is the manure from the last place as well. It's not just I brought it over here so it was all in one spot. Just in case anyone was wondering why there was so much. This grass is ready to go. We'll probably leave it for another day, and then hopefully the other field will need to be done too. Do them both at the same time. So if we take 50,000 litres of this down, what's manure worth? Then we're doing like $100, won't we? 1,000 litres. The Mark. Just trying to keep tabs on it so we know how much we're... Yeah, we're doing it for $100, I think we were. A little bit cheaper. Because he was letting us do the... Just let us do the payment plan. Had to work it out, but I was doing my head in. That's another $5,000 off, so I think we've got about 90,000 left to pay. I'll have to check my book. But we'll go and dump this down the silo for him, and they can come and get it as they need. It's good we've got extra cattle there now. We might have to look at expanding the sheep too, because they're full over there, so it's going to be no help to any of us by having them sitting there full. It might produce some more wool, but I think it's just best to get rid of, to get them into into a bigger pen. Things all over the road. It's probably just me as well. This one launches you. So let's have a quick look. We've got all of these look like they're still running well. They're full up. They need water. Corn seeds. I have to sort all those out. Those little thing in it. Alright, so that's all dumped off there for him. Our mower's still there. Oh, let's try this. Remember how we had this set up? So we're going to try and do it so they push as far as we can closest to the silo. I don't think it'll go in, but if it gets it up closer, we don't have to move as far. Oh, it's going to get a couple to push in. That's good. That works well. Look at that. Easy as. Makes life so much more fun. Alright, so they said they've done a few little repairs and the ground's stable. There's still a little bit of a divot here, but we might try and pick that up with a little bit of landscaping. I haven't had the shed removed as of yet. I think that might come in handy for now. She's it's not the greatest, is it? You know it's bad when you got to mow your shed. You can only open one door at a time on this, can you? Yeah, this is awkward. It's really bad when you're gonna have to come and mow your shed. Far out. Maybe we knock that down as well. Put something else in later on. We've still got this area here that we can store stuff in. It's a solar one, so we might actually earn a little bit of money. They cleared all this out, and they made about $15,000, $20,000 from recycling materials. So Mark gave me a call and he said that if we just want to fix him up, instead of the $90,000, just fix him up 65 in manure if you want, or cash, and we'll call it a day. So we'll probably still give him that little bit extra, but he's got a lot more money than us, but I still want to try and be a bit fair with it. So that is what we've got here now. There's a huge divot here, which I probably never noticed before because it wasn't my land. I didn't care. But we can probably tidy that up. I do want to put in, if we can, a mill. There's a new mill that's out. Old General Mill, that's it there. Grain mill. This one will do sugar, grape juice, pig food, chaff, oils and flour. I do not mind spending the money on this one because I think it's going to pay for itself. And I'm sort of thinking if we put them like here, should be enough for him to get machines through like that. Didn't really do too much landscaping. It didn't drop it down too much, I don't think. There's no weird edges except for around here. We'll probably end up clearing these trees out because I thought this was on the other side, unfortunately. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum with that hill there. But we'll sort it out. There we go. It's our first one set up. Go over and have a look. Had the money, so why not? You know what I mean? That's a bit of a hassle. Need to sort of smooth that out if we can. We'll get them trees cleared, or they're on our land. We should be able to chop them and maybe just smooth this edge off a little bit so it's not so hilly. But it will do grape juice, olive oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, sugar beet. So there's a few things in here, you know. So the grapes, raisins, we can turn them off a little bit for now. I suppose we can leave them in there too. Sunflower oils 200 to 100, 48. What's this one? Wow, that's going to go through a lot faster. So with some of these, it's probably going to be a bit of a pain because we can't, while this one's active, or this production, the all-in-one production's active, it's going to split the products between the two. So for now we may have to just bring up the stuff manually. The cereal, which one does a cereal in productions? Chocolate muesli, no, which one was it? So we can put the grape production into. Which one was it? The food factory? No, that does the salads. Potato processing. Can't remember which one it was now. It's been a while. All-in-one Productions, the one that we have. Carpentry, bakery. Cereal factory just does the cereal only. There was one that used to do a few of them. Maybe I deleted it. Wasn't using it, so I deleted it. Worst case, we could just take the stuff to it manually. Chocolate muesli, so that goes in and out. Farm supplies. Production shed, nope. I can't remember which one we used to use now. The food factory does salad. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look back on the other map and see which one it was. Because I want to make sure we've got... That's noisy, sorry. I want to make sure we get a few productions set up. So the cereal is there, so that might be in the food factory one then. Doesn't bother me doing it manually. Because I think also with this one, with some of your flours and stuff you're making, it does give you chaff, whatever, as a byproduct as well. So that's why I wanted to use this one. And you can make flour out of a lot more things. You can do olive oil, grape juice. So yeah, basically I think besides the fabric stuff and the cereal, I think we'll just put a couple more different ones in, and as we get money from these contracts, we can just get more stuff running, I think is the way to go. And we should be laughing, but we've got all this grass here we can mow too, so we might knock that over today. But I think what I really want to do for now, well, I'm thinking about what to do with that shed, because we've got a fair bit of room here to put in some stuff, you know. If we need to add some roads, we can. That's what I probably should have done with that, was spun it the other way and put a road in along the side here. But I didn't, and that's what we're stuck with. So let's see, we've got that contract. This one's done, I think. This guy's still going. So we'll clear off the one that's done. We'll accept that one. And then we've got a couple more to do, but what we need to do is see in the shop there is nothing like usual that we need that's good for us at the moment. But we need to look at leasing ourselves a harvester. See what we got. Look at that little rig. That would take 4 days. I want to try that Colossus. It's a little bit more expensive, but pardon me. Look at the thing. It's a tank. Don't need window tint. Colossus, what's that hold? 15,000. Wow, look at that. 17 grand at least. That we need to buy one of these. We're not going to need the high capacity for this. Wide tyres, standard. Colours you can do on it are just amazing. Like, it's, yeah. Downloaded this thing the other day and I'm just like, whoa, we gotta get ourselves one of them. Look at that. What a beast. So we're gonna need a trailer for that. Oh, no, we don't want to buy that. Lucky I didn't have enough money. So we need the Titan header, so we'll have to find a trailer to suit that. Because it ain't gonna fit down the road. That one there. Alright, let's get them things sorted and back on the road. Well, hello and welcome back. Doing a couple of fertilizing contracts we've got on here now. Those 3 and a few more if we've got time to get them done. I've changed a few things around, at least a little skid steer over here. I put in a cheap modded carpentry building. The trees that were over here, I took them out and just used the leveler tool to level it out through here so we can have better access to the new mill. This is the carpentry building. There's not a whole lot of trees here, but I figure wood chips, lumber, once we clear it all out we can put more in. There's other areas of the map with some trees, not a whole lot, that like all through here if we needed it as well. Some along here. There is a sawmill down there, this one. Click on it, visit it. All these ones sitting here. So, you know, we could use this one if we need to, but I just thought we'd have that one nice and close. It does pellets, wood chips, and furniture, I think. So, that's why we done that. But yeah, that little skid steer can come and clear our stumps out. Some of these trees are going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, like these ones. But maybe we can wood chip those instead of turning them into poles, into boards. I won't do heaps of it on camera because I know, you know, not a lot of people like it. But yeah, I figure for now we can just do a few, chop them up, bring the skid steer in, clear the stumps and give us more land for down here so we can have some more production buildings or bring our open air gardens into the same spot. Just, you know, make it a bit easier. We own the land now, or we don't, but once we drop some trees. I did also to pay for that carpentry building, I got rid of that shed because we got $70,000 for it, the one that was had grass all through it. So that's all gone. We've leveled it all out a little bit. I still need to do a little bit of leveling over here, but I'm not going to worry too much about that until we work out if we're going to use the land. But these sorts of trees here, if they're a pain in the bum, can get the I haven't come to pick up their toilet yet. You can get the mobile sawmill. You just bring it in, put it next to it, click a button and it sells it. I think it's a little bit less than you would get for it once you, like, for preparing the log and doing all that, but you know, it is what it is. But I also want to give this thing a go. We got this, unfold, build that. Turn on the harvester. Got the flashing lights and everything going. She's a bit of a good rig. Nice. This is our field. It's our first one we get to harvest. So let's go. Oh, this thing's wicked. It honks along at 17 k's, not 10. Well, it does 47 when it's not working either. It's a rig. Definitely going to be saving up to buy this. The fields aren't huge sizes here, but I mean, I'd normally I'll just put the work on. I'd normally would buy nothing there still. I normally buy like that one, 300 grand, or if you got enough money, that one. I downloaded a couple of mod ones recently, some smaller ones like that rig. I think that's cool for little farms. And this thing here, I reckon that's wicked. But I'd usually use that one for 187, so this thing here, 300 grand. More capacity, more power, faster. And you look at these ones, they're at the same price for that. 10,000 litres does 10 k's. 350 for that. So the one that I normally buy, you can buy the Colossus and the header for the same price as just the harvester. So we're getting a pretty decent yield. That's 9,000 litres already. How can that be? Maybe I should have got the one with the bigger hopper. But yeah, this is the first of our own harvest, finally. Been waiting, just living off contracts, which have been fine. The last few months they've been very few and far between. But yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. I've got my son in the room behind me. He's fallen asleep, so I'm just trying to get this done. But not wake him up at the same time. So, yeah, it's getting a fair amount of product off this field. We're not even going to do 2 runs, and that's going to be full. Pretty decent length field though, I guess. So there you go. Where's our truck? Hitch that. Come around and empty it out, and we'll go and check on our fertilizer. And we can also come back and clean up all of the straw. Got a nice big boom too. So now we can keep that, you know, flour, whatever. No way that's set. How fast did that just empty out? What a beast. Love it. What a rig. So can this go into our new mill? That is the question. I think it can. It'll be the first product we send in there to make some flour. Oh, that's the other one. We'll get rid of that one as soon as we can, but this one should make some chaff as well. It's barley. I thought it was oat. Oh, still good. You can still use it. But that thing's killer. The last couple I've used, they're so slow unloading, and it seems that our honey is possibly working from that far distance, so that's a good sign. We'll wait until tomorrow to see what happens. Maybe add another one in somewhere. Because honey's good. We need honey. Let's put that in the silo. I was meant to put that at the grain mill, but I'm an idiot. Oh well, we'll put it all here for now, work out how much we get, and then we can dump it over in there. But this is a lot cleaner now in here. We've got nice and level. A bit more room so we can park the trailer here to load them up. And the road can come out here. They can gain access both ways. And then once we know what we're going to do, you know, if we need to, we can put a road down here, have another building there or so. But I'm honestly thinking we should put our, you know, all of our open air gardens in one spot. I know you can get the water tanks that you can put near them that extend the water life. But I think if we get up to, you know, from the money we're making from these contracts today, I'm probably going to give that 60,000, whatever it's going to be, to Mark. Or if, you know, any money we get from selling lumber, that's definitely going to be going to him. But what we also have to do is get ourselves a trailer. Now it's only a short distance, but we still need to move it. What's the deal with these? They don't seem that long. What's that thing? Tractor processor. Maybe that's the chop. So what's that go on the tractor? You chop the trees down with that, do you? Electricity logger. How long is that? How big is it? We need to know. That do. Extra wheels. Mud guards, don't really need that. Pole distribution 18 feet, 12 feet. Rear hitch, details, standard. So many different options and I don't know what any of them do. Oh, little stickers on the back by the look of it. I think we'll lease that. It's only $4,000. I mean, it's not just only $4,000, but at the same time, it'll go on the back of this thing. Be nice to get ourselves a truck, but I want to get some of this stuff paid off before we go spending too much money. Look how fast that drains out. Like a drain plug. Gone. Wicked. I love this thing. Hopefully by, you know, this time next year we can buy one, because that is a pearler. How is our... It was fields 7 and 8. Is 7 done, does it say? Nope, 24%, so what's happened there? It's hard to tell because it says it needs to be ploughed. Okay, now it's putting it down. That was a bit of an... I think maybe one of the trees must have made it not work properly. But I just want to keep an eye on this thing because it's filling up super fast. We'll have to get our forage trailer down here. Start picking up all of this. And then that can be re-ploughed, cleaned up, and lay out some more crops again. I wonder why I put barley in. Maybe I was just rushing to get some stuff in the ground before it ended for the season, and that's what we got. I'm not sure. But it'd be cool to have some harvesting contracts with that new Colossus now we've downloaded it. I doubt that'll happen, but stranger things have happened. In Griffin the other day I was doing a baling contract, and the tractor they gave us was the which one was it? The big one? I can't remember. They gave us a rear mower, a front mower, but the tractor they gave us was this one, and there's no front PTO, so yeah, that didn't work out very well. I ended up just leasing, because the mower they gave us was the big, I think $70,000 one. Needed 250 horsepower for the rear mower and 95 for the front, and my biggest tractor was 210 horsepower. It just wouldn't run both of them, so I just leased a, luckily it was a huge contract, and I just leased a cheap mower, got it done, and I thought there was a road here, shit. Yeah, just leased a cheap mower, got it done, and it was good to go, no issues. But just yeah, interesting, some of the modded maps, I think, I don't know if they've got the scripting wrong or just didn't think about it, but yeah, good tractor, love it. Actually no, I didn't use one of my other tractors. All I done was I put one of them front hydraulic lifters on it so it could carry the mower. What's this guy doing? It's hard to find good help, I tell you. I'm gonna get this back on track. Maybe if we go across the top. You won't have the issues of getting too close to the road and stopping on the edge. But I'll get this sorted out. We'll jump back down, check on our harvester, and we'll see you shortly. Hello and welcome back. We're just unloading the straw from the field into our production building that can use this for silage. I think it was the silage you can use this for in here. Have a quick look. So we've got straw, silage. That's yeah. But there's gonna be a lot, because there was like 200 and something thousand litres of it. So it worked pretty well with all of the crop we got off, and then all of the straw. There's not a single complaint coming from me at all. I've still got a few of our fertilising contracts that are ticking along. That's why I haven't been back really. Just doing the same thing. Did we run out? Don't know what's going on with this guy. Having some issues on this field. Saying it's not needed, but there we go. So I'm going to need to get some more. There's a fair bit missing over here that I've got to come back and do. I was just doing the silage, getting all the straw off the field. So I was just had this guy doing that one. We just got this thing parked up here because I'm thinking we're going to have to harvest there tomorrow. In our general mill we have all of our barley. Oh crap, that's gone through very fast. 9,000 litres of chaff. Our barley's just, that's super fast actually. It's crazy. Did we put all of our barley in there? Because I think we had way more than that. Not sure, maybe the recipe's half. There's already a fair few out here that are done. The recipe. 40,000. Okay, so there's still 40,000 litres in there of barley to do. There's 25,000 litres of barley stored. Does that include this? Not sure, but this stuff will probably end up just going. We'll sell some of it. At the same time, we might turn that on to distributing, and that can go to our bakery. What's a Macaulay thingy here? And can make bread. So barley can come into this one too, but what does it get used for? Oh, there's the same barley flour. You get a little bit less there, and no chaff, so that's just chewing through it. Once again, not a single complaint coming from me. I just thought there was some missing. So that's what we've been up to, just letting everything chug along. This guy's going to run out very shortly. I need to get some more on the up to. Okay, needs to come up here a little bit further. Back here a little bit. About there, I reckon. Yeah, he'll run out of it, so we'll just I've got my little container up there, we'll fill it back up, come back, top this off, one more field to go, and then we'll get into our animals and clearing up our productions, I think. I had a chat with Mark, he's keen on the manure and slurry still, so we'll get that. There's 50,000 litres of it sitting there. Once he comes and picks up that, we'll work out what's owing and probably just give him the cash and maybe sell that on the side. But he's going to let us know in the next few hours once his mum and dad have a chat, and we're good to go. Hello. We're just filling up with silage. We've got about 200,000 litres in here from all the grass, and got to figure we're going to get some out, and then we'll go down and do some logging before the day runs out. I've got one more fertilising contract to do. I haven't accepted payment of them yet. I'll wait until they're done, and then we'll do them all in one hit so you can see what we've earned. I spent way too much money today. I ended up buying that forage wagon. Bought that one. I've got a duck up at the moment now. I've just sent the tractor up there so we can buy a weight. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to lift the logs into that trailer. I've never used that trailer before, so I don't know how it's going to go with stacking and racking. It doesn't have to go far, luckily, for that stuff, so we'll see. And if we have any issues with the different styles of trees, I think we'll just take the mobile sawmill in there, or the little wood chipper thing, and we'll chip it all up instead of trying to cut them and move them all around. I should have gone left back there. The drifties. Whoa. We're not going to jump that mountain. Let's do a barrel roll instead. Shit. Okay, well, we're alive. So we are going to head down to, I think it's here. Where is it? Biogas was just there, I think. Yep. Lucky we clicked out of there, we would have been in a hell of a lot of trouble. Go off the map into nowhere. Just a pain in the bum to see through those trees there. But yeah, so now we've got a road through here, look, that goes through to our property. So no matter what side you're on, you can sort that out. Get through nice and easy. We've got a hump here. Not sure the capacity of this biogas facility. I don't think I've taken a full load down here yet. go with this one. Should be a decent payday. I'm not sure if it's worthwhile buying this at the moment. Like, we don't really need anything out of it. Yeah, I think it's just best to be able to sell this as it is for now. Back up over 200,000 for a little bit, I guess. While waiting for that, we will buy ourselves a weight. Get this one. Standard. Then we'll go 3 ton. I don't know, yeah, 3.5 might be too much. We can always upgrade it if we need to. That should do us, I'd say. Is it full? Yep, okay. Capacity isn't as much as this truck, which isn't hard, it takes a lot. We'll go and drop this off in our silo. We'll grab our tractor. Should be up at the shop. Throw that weight on. Come back and do some logging. Won't make you sit through all that, but I'll pop in and out a couple of times so you can see what's going on. We've also got to clear out the productions from here too. I might grab the honey from there while we're here. We'll throw that back into the production building, so that one's done. Come on, Mr. Silo. Get this one over here. Oh, I go to the moon. In. I think we'll plough our field tomorrow, get it all ready for the next batch. This grass isn't ready to go yet, which is good. That should be ready tomorrow, I think. Alright, so we're just loading up all of our production stuff. We've got our first box of clothes. How cool is that? Drop that down, lock it in. We'll get these all sold off, and then I think we'll bring the flour over and just have the flour here so it can produce bread. There probably wouldn't be much flour left now, I'd say, because it's all distributing, so there shouldn't be any more boxes come out of there. It's just all getting sent straight to the production point now. But as we start getting more cash, I think we'll separate the production points just so it's a bit simpler. 289,000, there you go. So I did say once we get to 300 we'll probably pay, well, that's not going to work. Once we get to the 300, we'll probably take out, I think we owe 90,000, I'll have to double check. The amount of manure that we got there, and 90,000 cash, I think that's what we had left. And then we own this land, and once it's all paid for, we'll start ripping down the trees and get some timber productions going. But I think it's better just to do that. We can then later on, if he wants to keep buying the manure, we can just sell the manure to him or the slurry, and it saves me trying to keep tabs on it, and then, you know, maybe not paying right or miscalculating and upsetting people. So I don't want to upset the neighbours. They're being super handy. The parents are still keen on getting pallets of produce, so I just told them, you know, let us know what you want and we'll make sure that if it's in season, that's what you'll get next month. So that'll be good. But yeah, I mean, they own some big farmlands here, so I don't want to upset them. I'd rather keep getting... I mean, in all honesty, like 3 of the contracts we done today, I think we got about 50 grand off them. And they're actually from that guy. He's paid us, so, you know, he's sort of paying for his own sale. But he's happy because the parents are stoked. They're back at his house. They're safe. The land's going to get used. And it should be good. So I'll just keep loading up the rest of these pallets. Get them strapped down. I might actually strap them down before I do any more so I don't knock them all off. Okay. Strap them down. That's the downside of doing it this way, is you miss out there. You don't get straps on. But all the rest of the flour, there's 17,000 litres of chaff there, so that we can use that for make silage if we want, total mixed ration, anything. So that's a bonus. That's why I wanted to try this one, because no other mills give you that as a product. I think this one also can give you some pig food as well. Alright, so that's all loaded up. I'm not sure, there's like 30,000 litres of flour over there, so maybe we just sell this off as well. That'll give us some more cash to go and have a chat and drop off with Mark. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do that. We've still got money coming in from, there's a couple more contracts going on today, which we'll go and check on in a second. Oh, those cars just don't stop. You're halfway out on the road and they come screaming down. Like, get out of my way. So yeah, having the 2 honeys, we're getting a better build up of honey production. The sunflowers are still going straight to here, I think. Like I said before, there's a few things that we're going to have to turn off on distributing, because some things do the same as others, if that makes sense. So the flour's in there, but it doesn't seem to be making bread. Might just be a bit slower. Okay, so 140 litres. We'll just keep an eye on that. Cereal's still getting produced. I think that may need some items to finish that. So we're up to 315 grand now, so we'll drop this corn into our silo. We'll come and grab that with the rest of it tomorrow. Let's check on our worker, see if he's finished this one. When were we in up there? 29 should be done. No, missed some. We'll turn that rolling thing off so we can see. Can't turn rolling off. That's a bummer. I'm not going to be able to tell what areas need to be done. Might just run around the outskirts. See if that gives us any more percentage off. That's what sucks about these ones. You can't really tell where it's been. There's a few patches there that it's missed, but that looks like it's all done through there. I thought I'd put him on to give us a hand while we're getting the productions and everything else sorted. Maybe they've missed that little corner through here. Yeah, that patch there, look. Got one more field to do, then we're done for the day, but I'm gonna have to have a chat. I'll give Mark a call and see if he wants to catch up, and we'll transfer him the cash. At least that way then it's done, it's dusted, we own it. And I don't have to keep track of the manure. There you go, contract on 29 is finished. Okay, so we can collect that and head over to field 32, which is down here. I actually love this field. It wouldn't be nice to buy them both and even all three of them and link them up. Nice big, huge big field. Get him sorted. Put this up here to get our weight so I can start doing some tree felling. So it matches the green. That's a lot of weight on the back of that now. Get it looking all nice and clean again. That one there's still John Deere green, so it's never going to match, but doesn't really matter as much. Someone can't have too much green. You probably can, but not at the moment. So we got that. Then we got the telescopic lights that go up. We can do more work at night time. Keep going and burning the midnight oil, so that way I can keep up with the stuff during the day and then do this stuff at night time when I don't have to record it because it's too dark. You can't really see that much anyway. But yeah, we'll head back down, get this dropped off, and I think our tractor on field 32 has an issue, so we'll send this down. And he's heading over there now, so that's good. Hello again, just waiting on Mark. He said he'd be around about 4 o'clock, so once he's here, sort that out. I finished all the contracts. We're up to 346, so we'll be around 240, 245 once they're paid, but I thought I'd just mow all this grass because while we're laying the trees down, I started cutting up the tree over there, and it was a bit of a pain in the bum because I couldn't see the smaller bits in the grass. So I figure we'll chop this down, get it tidied up, kill a bit of time while we're waiting for him, and make it look a little bit more nicer. And at the same time, it's going to give us grass that we can throw into the sheep and turn into extra silage. So there's a few trees through here that, like that one there, they're going to be a pain in the bum to cut, so I'll probably just knock them down with a wood chipper. Oh, that's a bonus. Knock them down with a wood chipper or the tree be gone thing. But all the pines and the other ones, they'll be fine to get. Some of the ones that I call the decorative ones, that when you cut them they go into like a million pieces, I might just drop them down and use the mobile sawmill. But I wouldn't mind trying to have enough wood to feed the sawmill. We have got, I think, 7,000 litres in there now. I haven't turned it on. I'll probably just turn it on furniture, maybe some wood pellets or something, but the furniture will make us a fair bit of money. That's why I'm not too fussed. We've got a fair few productions going now, so I'd rather pay for this land and then, you know, with the money we make, throw in the grape processing plant and a few other bits and pieces that we'll use, like a different dairy. Well, that's what I haven't done today. I haven't taken the milk to the dairy processing. We do own that dairy down there, so that's, I'm not too fussed about doing that one straight away. But I also wouldn't mind trying some different production plants that I haven't done before. Like, I've never used this mill that's beside me on the left, so, you know, good to give that a go. That carpentry building we have used before, but there's a few new ones I've seen. Farmer Cop and Mr. Silly P and all those ones do reviews on, so good to give some of them a try. There's a paper and cardboard one or something like that, and there's a few other ones. So yeah, it's always good to have different productions, especially if you got the products. I want to do some more open air gardens, but I just want to sort of lay this area out first with some productions, and maybe across the front down there on the road we can put some more open air gardens in. I don't want to go having too much stuff too quick. I want to buy more land first, before we go spending way too much money. Save up and get some more land, and I mean, once this is cleared out, there's a fair bit of land that we've got usable here. Heaps of stuff, you know. And I'm not going to clear all this out on stream. I'll probably do a little bit here and there, and then just show you what's happening and what's cleared and what we've put into the sawmill. I don't get a little bit too repetitive, and a lot of people don't seem to like the lumber side of it. I like it. I think it's enjoyable. Chopping them down and chopping them up, dropping them off. Especially if you start getting like heaps of big areas, heaps of wooded areas, you can use the big machines too. Yeah, it makes it more fun. So we'll put this here for a minute. We'll jump into our TLX truck because I want to move that semi trailer and hitch it back on and unhitch that one. Yeah, so if you haven't seen before, that little hitch on the back actually allows you to hitch up the semi-truck trailers. Super handy. I mean, I wouldn't go putting 250,000 litres of water on the back of it. Probably not good, but it must be up the front wall. I haven't tried it on the new dual cab ones that have just been come out, but it works well on this one. It does its job, and this has got plenty of power, so it pulls it, not an issue at all. There you go. Alright, I'm going to keep mowing, and I'll pop back in about half an hour when Mark's around. Alright, we just went in and seen Mark and transferred the cash over there. We're $98,000 shy now. $251,000 left in the bank. But yeah, no, all paid for, all hours, all done. Pretty happy with that. So, all of our contracts are finished for the day. I don't think we have any others outstanding. We'll just double check that. Oh, all done. One of the workers is busy, blocked. But I think that's where we're going to leave it for the day. Actually, I'll leave the grass out there. We'll give that a clean up tonight. I might do some logging before dinner. But I think that's it. All the grass is mowed through here. All done. All of our productions are sorted. All of our animals have got food to get them through. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and sub and leave a comment if you want. And check our description in all the comments for our link tree for the Discord and Insta and stuff like that. Have a good night. See you later.